What's going on, sports fans, NFL fans, football fans? Welcome back to another episode of the Big Blue Lounge, Sunday Night Football with your boy Big Lou, GNATION Inside Sports. As we get ready to call the Detroit Lions versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's go, Detroit. You heard? You guys let me know who you think is going to win this game before it starts. By what score, what amount, your predictions, your hopes, your wishes, your desires for this game. Leave them in the comment section. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. It is absolutely free to do so. That is how you engage with the channel and help the channel grow. So please take that time to hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell notification. Okay? It is all free. Costs you nothing but a second of your time to push the button and support the cause. You heard? As we get ready for the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. Let's go. Have a few guys joining me here in the momentarily. YouTubers, content creators that you all know. As you know, we are still the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. You heard? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's going on, my brother? He says, happy Sunday. What's up, everyone? All right. Chris Collinsworth, NBC Sports, doing their commentary. What are we doing here? I don't know, but I think Detroit comes away with the win on this one. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Aiden Hutchinson, Saquon Barkley, Jalen Carter. Will the Philadelphia Eagles be able to pull off a victory against Detroit? I don't think so. I think Detroit runs away with this one. Let's not forget the Green Bay Packers defense held the Philadelphia Eagles to 10 points the whole game. AJ Brown posted something on Twitch about not getting the ball. So it seems like the honeymoon is over there in Philadelphia. And the cracks in the foundation are starting to show. There's problems between the wide receiver and the quarterback. You got some injuries. You've had some losses that they'd like to get back. And it seems like there's trouble in paradise for the Philadelphia Eagles. And who better than to exploit that than the former New York Giant, Dan Campbell, who is taking over the play calling for the Detroit Lions. And let's see how this night plays out. I'm excited for some football. And I'm always excited when there's a potential for the Philadelphia Eagles to take an L. So, ready for it. Come on, let's get the game started already. They're taking forever with the blah, blah, blah. But you guys let me know in the comment section who you think pulls away with tonight's victory. Is it the defending Super Bowl champions, Philadelphia Eagles, or is it the Detroit Lions? All right. Melissa Stark. Sunday Night Football on NBC. All right. In my opinion, the keys for victory in this game is you have to force Jalen Hurts to beat you in the air. You cannot allow Saquon Barkley to break away them huge chunk yards. The 7-2 Eagles and the 6-3 Lions. As it stands right now, Rams are in first place, Eagles, Bears. Detroit has a wild card spot. The wind will definitely play a factor when it comes to kicking. They are in Philly, Lincoln Financial Field. And the Eagles will get the ball first. All right. All right. Here we go, folks. And the Eagles will start with the ball on their own 35. Saquon Barkley, the lone back. Hurts under center. Ball is snapped. Play action on first down. First play of the game. And it is caught. No, incomplete. Right through his hands. Vontae Smith cannot bring it down. 2nd and 10. Ball is snap. Hurts looking. Fires over the left side. Incomplete. Goddard cannot hang on. 3rd and 10. Hurts in the shotgun. Ball is snapped. Barkley blocking. And A.J. Brown with the first down catch. Come on, Detroit. All right, so from their own 47, first down. Barkley in the backfield. Hurts in the shotgun. Single back set. 3 receivers at the top of the screen. Ball is snapped. Should be a false start on Lane Johnson, but no flag. Hurts pressured, has to roll out to his left side. Throws a wobbly duck. And it is caught by, no, incomplete, says the judge. Barkley acts like he caught it, but the judge says incomplete, and there is a flag on the play. Holding on the offense. That's coming back. Let's go. Lane Johnson. Oh, they didn't get him for the false start, but they got him for the hold. He was holding for dear life against Aiden Hutchinson. First and 20 from their own 37. Ball is snap, hand off, and he will pick up 4. So 2nd and 16 from the 41. All right, come on, Detroit. You started out good on the first 3 plays. You can't let them get a first down here. Oh, they give him, wow, they gave him 5. 2nd and 15. Incomplete, 3rd and 15. There, they don't look comfortable. They don't look confident. Aiden Hutchinson is back, and he is applying the pressure. Shotgun formation. Single back set, ball to snap. Hurts looking. Pressure coming. Steps up in the pocket, and he's going to take off, and he will be sacked. Fourth and 15. Good defensive stand for the Detroit Lions on that first series. Did not allow Philly to score, even though they had the ball first. Now Detroit will get the ball and have the potential opportunity to strike first and put points on the board first. If you can play with the lead for the majority of the game and maintain that lead, you're in the driver's seat. Kind of takes the pressure off of you and puts it on the other team. So, all right, reverses field. Will cut back up, and Detroit will start from their own 14. Should have just ran straight ahead. I understand you want to get the most yards you potentially can, but going backwards is counterproductive. Get the ball, run straight. Don't freaking try to cut it back and go backwards 3 yards because people are still coming at you. Often people do that, and 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get out of there. You're going to lose yards. Go straight. Contact is going to come. It's a man's game. It's a contact sport. If you're scared of contact, get the hell off the field. You get that ball, you should be going straight, north and south. All that side-to-side shit is stupid. You're not a pilot. You ain't got no reason to be looking east or west. Let's go. Snarf, what's going on, bro? Daniel Berry, what's going on? Heavyweight champ. So far, Detroit's defense came to play. Let's see what their offense does. Capitan, what's going on, bro? All right, 1st and 10 for Detroit. From their own 14, man in motion. Goff under center. Ball is snapped. Quick pass off to the right side, and he'll pick up 8. Second and 2 upcoming for the Lions. Ball to snap. Quick pass to the right side. First down and pickup of about 6 before he steps out of bounds. Jesus Christ, Goff. Goff throws an interception. Come on, man. Come on, man. Foolishness, bro. 1st and 10 from the 11. And he will be hit at the 10 as A.J. Brown. Unbelievable, fellas. Second and 8 from the 9.5. The handoff is to Barkley. and he will get maybe half a yard. Third and 7. Third and 8, excuse me. Third and 8, Hurts looking, fires, incomplete. Good defense, no flag, 4th and 8. What do they do here? Will they send the kicking team out or will they go for it? No worries, Mac. Thank you for stopping by, bro. And Philly sends the field goal unit out and takes the 3 points. 3-0 Philly over Detroit. Goff just gave 3 points away, basically. You can't do that. Can't throw an interception right there. Oh, boy. It's not looking good for Detroit right now in the early going. And in motion, handoff, and he will be stopped behind the line for a 1 yard loss. 2nd and 11. Come on, Detroit. I don't know what you got going on with your play calling, Dan Campbell, but you got to get it together here. Jesus Christ, a holding penalty on the Detroit Lions. They just self-inflicted, man. This is 3rd and 16 from their own 15. Goff in the shotgun, looking, fires over the middle. What the heck was that? Goff cannot connect with Amon-Ra St. Brown. Throws the ball about 3 yards shy. Short, hits the ground. Incomplete. Detroit will be punting from inside their end zone. Woo, not looking good here, fellas. Not a good start. Well, he's on the 1, so he'll be punting from like the 6. Gets the kick off. And it takes a bounce at the 30. Recovered at the 26. But they put it back at the 30, and there's a flag. Holding on the Eagles, receiving team. That will be enforced from the spot. So it looks like Philly will start with the ball on their own 20. All right, Detroit's got to do something here. They can't let them go up 2 scores. I ain't got to like Philly to know that it's hard to beat them when you're down by 2 possessions. So you got to make a stop here or get a turnover here. All right, as they go to commercial. Give me 1 second while I go get a refill on my coffee. All right, 2nd and 4 for the stinking Philadelphia Eagles. Hand off Barkley, and he will not get it. 4th and 2. Let's go. And Philly will punt. Good defense from Detroit so far, just not able to produce nothing with their offense. And what a booming punt. And he will get hit at the 11 or 12. So Detroit, not very good field position. Goff already threw an interception. Coming back out here from their own 12, needing 88 yards to score. Let's see how this plays out. I don't want to say Emmitt Smith dancing with nobody. Sit yourself down somewhere. Never like that dude. Let's see here. Shout out to Joey Opinions in the building. Yeah. Hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button while you're in there, brother. It's absolutely free to support the cause. It costs you nothing to support and push that subscribe button, my brother. Thank you for stopping by. Since you're here, give me one of your opinions. Who do you think wins this game and why? And let me know your outcome prediction, the score. I agree with you. The Lions should be way better and they should be playing better. But one thing people fail to realize about them is they're a second half team. They really don't get it going until after halftime. That's when they start to thrive. All right, first down reception makes a man miss, and across midfield is Williams for the Detroit Lions with a big first down. Good pass and catch there. Number one, Williams. What a catch. All right. From the Philly 44. Goff. Give it to Montgomery, and he'll surge forward for about 3. Hey, I see you back there, Raphael. I'm going to let you on for a few minutes, and then I'm going to send you back and let Snarf on. What's going on, my brother?
Hey, salute to you.
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm very good right now. Very good.
All right. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 8. Ball is snap. Goff looking. Pressure coming. Rolls to his right and incomplete to Laporta. Excuse me. Who is that, right? Throws it at the ground at his feet. I don't know what. You can't be scared to take certain shots, man. You got to play still, Goff. Man up, man.
Exactly. Let's check it out.
All right, Ralph. What do you see so far in this game? What are your takes? Who do you think wins? What do you think the end score will be, and why? Give me your analysis of what you see so far through the first quarter.
Between for the Detroit Lions versus Philadelphia Eagles, I could tell you what the defense it really looks like because at this point, they're keeping their offense on the field for 4th and 6. Those are the two most aggressive head coaches of the NFL. And then Camp was looking to keep like the best drive for Detroit camping. Now, the Philadelphia Eagles or the Detroit Lions are trying to score points because I know that it was like a complete, but it seems like the early interception because I know they're holding it down, they're showing off for the punt the ball away, but also Jalen Hurts doesn't he struggle to read defense for the Philadelphia Eagles? For example, for the first drive on that game on the left, if you see that what Chris Collinsworth says that Hurts there's no wide open, on the right we see like a wide receiver, it was completely wide open. So that was basically that they're trying to secure. But that was like an interception for me. Only if he throws, if he underhanded. Oh,
Okay, that was Raphael's take.
there it is.
Now, here we are, 4th and 6.
Mm-hmm. It was a pick six.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Hey Lou, hey
Sir
Raph.
Snarfington, what's going on? What's your analysis of the game so far? What do the Detroit Lions need to do to come away with this win? And who do you think wins in it by what score?
At this point, it's basically contained Saquon since when you look at that last drive, it's basically Goff's got to stop making goofy throws. I mean, look at how the Eagles got on the board first. Bad throw, got tipped, picked. And while the Eagles couldn't get into the end zone, they still got away with some points. They need to read the Eagle defense better. By contrast, on the defensive end of the ball, it's basically contained Barkley. True, Saquon hasn't been as productive as he used to be, or let alone as productive as he was last year, but you expect that. And again, this is me speaking with my foot in my mouth after finishing my game call earlier this afternoon.
Yes, you're completely right.
What game did you call?
Chiefs and Broncos.
Wow. Man, Chiefs versus Broncos. I mean, I was surprised.
Much closer than it had any right to be.
I mean, wow. I was surprised that the defense of the Denver Broncos could actually beat Kansas City Chiefs along with both nits. That was like really shocking because I thought that Denver Broncos could never beat Kansas City Chiefs with that defense. But
they've beaten them once each of the last 3 years now, Raph.
Yep.
Okay, granted, last year in the season finale, that was too much of a gimme for Denver, seeing as how Kansas City really didn't have anything to play for last year.
Yes, it is.
But did anyone really people expected the Broncos to contend this year, but lead the division 11 weeks into the year with 6 to go? No.
No, I don't think. But I mean, if I look at around the conference right now, that has some serious contenders, which is Denver Broncos and then Los Angeles Chargers. Because not only for the quarterbacks,
Division, you mean, Raph, not conference.
Oh, you mean like the division?
Yeah, with the West.
Okay, yeah.
Of course, I'm still frustrated that the evil empire is back.
Oh, no.
You know, New England.
Oh, yes, New England Patriots. Seems like they have no...
Well, Miz told everybody that Drake May was going to be a monster. Miz also told everybody that Jackson Dart was going to be a good quarterback. You know,
provided he doesn't keep getting his skull caved in like Tua does.
Well, thank God Dable's gone, so hopefully we won't have to worry about that with whoever comes in next.
Yeah, but at the moment, that's only half of the problem removed from the equation. The other half is Bowen.
No, I disagree. The other half was Joe Shane. And it should have been Kafka being promoted to head coach and Brandon Brown promoted to GM, and they should be conducting a head coach and GM search, or potentially just a head coach search. And Kafka should grow a pair and tell Shane Bowen that if he doesn't switch his defense for next week, he's gone. And you can give Brian Cox a shot at defensive coordinator. Promote him from within the ranks. Former defensive player.
For the Bears and the Jets, right?
Yep. And he got him a Super Bowl win with the Patriots.
Actually forgot about that.
No, he played for the Miami Dolphins for the longest. Number 51 had the big cushion under the back of his helmet.
Yeah, I remember that. Granted, in my case, I remember most of his time with the Jets and the Bears.
Yeah, he used to get into fights all the time. Very aggressive, stout, hard-nosed player. Type of guy you want to be a coach.
So that's what the inside of the Philadelphia Mint looks like.
It is.
I hear somebody's television.
Oh, sorry. Stupid mic in the just picking shit up in the foreground.
Well, you can go into the settings and adjust it more than likely to where it just picks up directly from where you talk to it from. Yeah, I still hear Chris Collinsworth clear as day. All right, Hurts in the shotgun. Ball is snapped from 3rd and 8. Looks, fires. Now I hear an echo of me calling the play.
Oh.
4th and 8. Incomplete. Detroit's defense holds again. Now it's time for their offense to produce.
He was looking for Smith.
I still hear me.
Play, right?
I still hear me.
Oh.
Gotta get you some headphones, Snarf. Yeah, I still hear me. Is that you, Ralph? Mute your mic for a second, Snarf.
All right.
Hello. No, it's you, Snarf. That was you, Snarf. Because it doesn't do it when your mic is muted.
This any better?
Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I don't hear myself no more. You're good. All right. 2nd and 4 from the 44.5. Ball is snapped. Handoff. Cuts it back. Falls forward for a gain of 2, and he's pushed back. So it'll be 3rd and 2. Or should be, depending on where they spot the ball. But he got 2 yards. So let's see where they spot it. I would say he got closer to 3 yards, actually. 3rd and 1, yep. All right, Goff on the center. Man in motion. Ball is snapped. Hand off, and he will not get back to the line. Hit shy of the line, so it will be 4th and 2. Let's see what Dan Campbell does here. Is he going to punt, or is he going to go for it on 4th and 2? 4th and 1, okay.
Did I get it?
Nope, 4th and 1. Ball snap, hand off, and no.
This is why in that
No, he did
situation,
not.
Detroit needs their own tush push. The Motown movers.
No, they need to get rid of that bullshit. That's a dumbass play. Somebody's gonna get their neck broke with that foolish play.
I mean, let's face it. The only commissioner out of the 4 major sports that does anything constructive is Gary Bettman anyway. Well, this is about as much of a defensive warfare game as my game was.
Yeah. That's how that Green Bay and Philly game was. It didn't really get heated until towards the end. And Detroit's more of a second half team. So be interested to see what type of adjustments they make here at halftime, even though it's only, start of the second quarter. If they don't make no adjustments here, let's see what they do second half, because they're more of a second half team. So that's when this game is going to come to life.
That's true.
In the second half.
That's true.
Especially in the fourth quarter.
True. Besides, next week you might as well put the nail in the Giants' playoff coffin when they go to Detroit.
My brother, that was never even a thought. Nobody in the NFL even had that idea anywhere in the back crevices of their brain.
I know.
That was never going to happen as long as the Garden Gnome was the head coach. And I'm a man of my word. I said I was not going to make Giants content as long as Brian Dable was the head coach, and I have not. So now he's gone. You boy is back, bitches. Get ready for a bunch of videos, bringing that heat, telling you what's what, because y'all don't know shit, and I know it all. Now.
How many ways?
Brother E-Man, what's going on, bro? Salute, peace. All right, 1st and 10.
I think I've had 3 baseball calls go
In the
over
48 play action. Hurts looking, fires deep over the middle. Incomplete.
Overshot Devonta Smith.
Yep.
Emphasis on overshot him.
Did the old Russell Wilson moonball there. So we're going to have another boring Sunday night game. Yeah, looks like it. Not until the fourth quarter. The Detroit Lions more of a fourth quarter team, second half team anyway. And Philly's starting to look like that too. They really don't play too good until the second half. So expect fireworks in the mid-third quarter. And from then on, it's going to be, right now they're just displaying their defenses. This is good defense on display.
But then again, Green Bay pretty much did it. Philly did this last week, playing sluggish football against the Packers. Throughout the first 3 quarters or so.
Well, there's some dysfunction there. There's trouble in paradise. The honeymoon may be over. You got wide receivers posting on Twitch about not getting opportunities from their quarterbacks, and can't fix the same problem, trying to put band-aids on it and things of that nature. So there's trouble in paradise, and I love to see it because all of the Philly fans and Philly players loved watching us go through our shit, and now we're about to turn it around, and they're about to go down. So, love to see it. Let's go, Detroit.
Interesting. Giants now move up to number 2 on the draft board.
Well, we have the 2nd overall pick right now as it stands in next year's draft. And I'm gonna tell you what I want: either the best damn tackle or the best damn linebacker. One of them two better be that pick. I want the best linebacker, middle linebacker in college. I want the best middle linebacker coming out of college.
We do not need Jordan Tyson, stupid ass mock draft.
Oh,
I mean, I could see the Jets needing Dante Moore.
Detroit's defense holds again, makes them punt, and they get the ball back in there as a flag.
Flag?
oh, there's a flag. I wonder why.
It's a rare. No, I'm not going to say it.
Oh, there you go.
Flag.
Man. Yeah, I see the phase I think him before because the offense for the Detroit Lions, terrible. And he all pushed the right buttons around for the last week. But right now he's pushing all the wrong ones and can only expect the defense to hold up so long. So I don't know if they have like a great field position, but there are some mistakes around for the offense for the Detroit Lions tonight over for the first and second quarter so far.
True. Most true.
Oh, man.
Gain of 4. And then again, when you consider Laporta's out, that Lions offense's receiving core is somewhat compromised.
Yep, exactly.
All right, 2nd and 6. Goff in the shotgun. Single back set, ball to snap. Goff fires to the right quickly. And he will pick up 4. The tight end right with the reception. Maybe 5. Should be 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2 upcoming. Third and 2.
Boy, do I really need to shave this thing off my face.
Shotgun formation. 3rd and 2. Tight end in motion, ball to snap. Looking, steps up in the pocket, fires over the middle, incomplete. St. Brown cannot hold on and is thrown a little bit behind him. 4th and 2. Jesus Christ. Not looking good here. Come on. Detroit's offense got to wake up. They got to snap out of it.
So the Eagles, in a sense.
They need.
You know what nickname I gave Brian Dable?
What was that?
I called him Wile E. Coyote because of his ego, stubbornness, And no matter how many times he tries the same Acme Goods play that constantly gets sabotaged, he'll never catch the Roadrunner.
That is true. Completely true.
Offensive guru my ass. More like a guy with an intelligence quotient of 3.
No, he's not no offensive guru. Far from it, in fact.
I call Mike Kapka a Tomcat equivalent in the sense that he may often lose because he gets outplayed by Jerry, but at least he's managed to catch Jerry a few times. I really do not want to see this Wicked sequel this Friday. You know that the sequel to Wicked is coming out this Friday, right, Raph?
Oh, yes. It is.
Jesus Christ. We're not having those discussions on this stream, folks.
Okay.
I think the stage play was better.
Didn't I just say we're not having them?
Sorry.
We're here for football. Look at Graham old ass out there.
Baker versus Stafford next week. That's going to be a good battle of division leaders. If the Bucks lose, Carolina's got a chance on Monday to move ahead in the South.
Carolina is playing ball. Mosley in the building. What's going on, my brother? Shout out to Mosley, man.
I mean, Bryce went beast mode today.
Yeah.
Hurts in the shotgun. Hands it off to Barkley. He's going to spin and fight forward for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Barkley with 7 carries for 25 yards. Shotgun formation. Barkley in the backfield. Ball is snapped. Handoff again to Barkley. We'll fight forward for maybe 4 yards for the first down. Now 8 carries for 29 yards.
Oh, no. Well, that can't be good.
All right, from the Detroit 33, man in motion. Hurts in the shotgun. Ball snap. Looking, fires over the middle, incomplete. Had an opportunity for interception there. Yep.
Okay. Rat. And you blame the Philly faithful for getting pissed with how this offense is playing.
Shotgun formation. Devontae Smith in motion. Play action, quick pass to A.J. Brown. Hit as soon as he catches it for a loss. Robertson read it beautifully. Did not bite on the rub route.
Yep.
Solid defense. 3rd and 11. Hurts in the shotgun. He's going to keep it. He's going to run, and he's going to get hit. Oh, he doesn't fall. Down to the 16-yard line. Oh, is his knee down?
Yeah, it's down to
We're
21.
going to review that play. His knee is down.
Oh, there it goes.
A career low for Hurts on average to carry. He's not even averaging 4 this year.
Come on, Detroit.
I may not be good in fantasy football, but at least I'm good in fantasy pick'ems.
Let's go, Detroit.
I hope they're gonna need some energy on the defense.
Where do I sit that this week?
Detroit's defense has been playing. It's the offense that's failing them.
Oh,
It's
yes.
for both sides. It's both sides when you consider that issue.
Oh, right.
Hurts in the shotgun. 2 back set, 2nd and 7. Ball is snap. Looking. Quick screen pass to Barkley, and he will be hit for a loss back at the 28.
Wow.
Anzalone with the stop.
Actually, Anzalone, he played like a clean game instead of headhunting and diving at knees. That was like a very impossible game, but I'm very glad that Detroit Lions could finally wake up to be Philadelphia Eagles, which is not that really easy at all.
Not out of the woods yet. 12-1 this week so far.
Yeah.
The only one I screwed up on was Los Angeles beating Jacksonville.
Oh, yep.
Who is Gigi Shahid?
Oh, man.
It always puzzled me why Mike Trout never went to the Phillies and stayed with the Angels.
Oh, snap.
I'll forever remain puzzled by that.
Oh, well, there's a lot of celebrities coming up there between Detroit Lions versus Philadelphia Eagles. They have Bradley Cooper, they have Ping, they have Pete Davidson, and they have Mike Trout. Trout, yes. Mike Trout. Okay.
Let's see.
No.
Too bad none of these 425, neither of these 425 games in a few weeks are going to be worth watching.
Oh.
See what week 15's got. Probably getting Indianapolis, Seattle in week 15. Eagles D turning over a new leaf. Is that pun intended? Had among the worst defenses in 23. Hired Fangino last January. And has been among the best defenses through last year. Key defensive additions: Zach Braun, Jalen Hunt, Quentin Mitchell, Jalen Phillips, Jahad Campbell, Cooper DeJean.
Ooh.
And it is shown that Eagles defense has been stingy the last year and a half plus.
Yeah, exactly.
Terrifyingly stingy.
All right. 2nd and 10. Come on, Detroit. Your offense got to get something going here. Goff fires, has a man caught at midfield and then some out at the 40.
And it's the sun god.
Into Eagles territory.
And it's the sun god, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
There it is.
St. Brown gets into Eagle territory and steps out of bounds with a huge first down at the might have been the Eagle 35. What was that? Nope, at the 40. Man in motion, Goff on the center. Play action, looking for Williams, has his man, and he is gone. Touchdown.
Wow.
Do you think he's going to get flagged for the Sally?
Jamison Williams. the 40-yard touchdown reception.
And this windy condition, it's hard enough to hit a 48-yard P18.
Oh no.
And he got unsportsmanlike conduct for the celebration. Jesus Christ.
Roger Goodell is a wuss.
All right, Detroit. Way to answer back to Philadelphia's 2 field goals, strike back and score a touchdown hit. Good job. Now let's get the extra point and take the lead. Kick is up. Oh, and it's no good.
That
tie game.
Oh my gosh.
That wind
Yeah,
is
the wind was bumping in. The wind was bumping in New York today too.
That wind is ruthless tonight. This weekend, wide
Feels
right
good over here.
to the nth degree.
Yeah, he kicked the old oh my God, Finkel, Ray Finkel.
The
yes.
laces were in.
Laces out, Dan.
Have none of these bums watched Ace Ventura? Laces out. Laces effing out. My kingdom for a long snapper.
Wow.
Finkel and Einhorn. Finkel and Einhorn.
Einhorn is a man? Ah!
Okay.
What? Lou's not the only one who can make an Ace Ventura reference.
Oh, you just. Okay. I'm just. Oh, so there you go. I mean, besides for that play and besides for the touchdown, I mean, the crowds of play action are Lions' bread and butter. I mean, there are back-to-back plays, Carson Ross catches by Amon Ross, St. Brown, and Jameson Williams. They actually curled up the Eagles' defense, and now Detroit ties that game, which is, I understand that the Detroit Lions could be like really impossible, but that's why the offense is supposed to score points in 4 turnovers, and defense cannot bail it out. And they're taking a lead in 2 plays. I mean, what can explain it?
I need the fantasy points. Go to either Goddard or Smith, damn it. Damn it. Can you not give me what I want to see? Please. Can you just give me what I want to see?
All right. First down, Philadelphia. 4 minutes and counting. 4:10, 4:09 left in the second quarter. Hurts in the shotgun. Single back set, ball is snap, hand off to Barkley, and he will pick up 5.
Dotson Smith.
Second and 5. Hurts in the shotgun, ball is snap. Looking, fires to the right. Smith, nope, not Smith. Has a man for the first down. Dotson stinking self. Jahan Dotson. First and 10 from the 47. Excuse me, 37. And they lose 3 yards. Should be second and 13 from the 40. Shotgun, ball is snap. The give to the running back, and he will fight down to the 22-yard line with the first down.
That's Big Tank Bigsby.
Cannot allow Philly to keep this momentum. Got to stop them here. And then your offense has got to come out and expound upon the last series that they had and put some more points on the board. But the defense has to get a stop here. They cannot let Philly respond with a touchdown in kind. I hear somebody's radio. You got to turn that down, man.
That's the TV, not the radio.
Well, whatever it is.
I turned it down as low as I could.
That's why you got to have headphones, man.
My TV's is so far in the foreground. I'm more than not. You can barely hear
Well,
it.
then you need to go into the settings of your mic and change where it picks up sound from. Or just mute your mic when you're not talking. And then, and then when you talk, unmute it, speak, and then mute it. So tired of these damn Jurassic movies.
Please, Jalen, give it to Brown, to Smith, or Dallas. I need fantasy points, you son of a bitch.
All right, first and 10. From the 23, man in motion, Hurts in the shotgun. Handoff is to Tank again, and he will pick up 5. 6 yards, sorry. Then Barkley checks back into the game. Oh, they gave him 7. 2nd and 3.
At least he didn't do the meme.
Ball is snap. Fires to A.J. Brown down to the 5-yard line. First down. 1st and goal. All right, Hurts in the shotgun. Smith in motion. And handoff to Barkley. Touchdown. Oh, well, we'll see. Looks like his knee was down right before the ball broke the plane. We'll see what they call here.
Even if he is down by contact, you know what's coming, the tush push.
Yeah. "35 seconds remain until halftime." Now that's when the game is going to get interesting. Mid-third quarter to the rest of the game. From the mid-third quarter on, this game is going to be hard-fought, action-packed.
Giants might be firing Bowen tomorrow?
Good. 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 Kafka growing a pair. Let's go. Although his defense did play a lot better today. But in that last run, they got back into that prevent shit. You can't win games like that, man. You can't give a guy 10 yards off the line. That's way too much respect.
He didn't get in.
After reviewing the play, the runner was down by contact. Here comes the tush push, folks. Oh, I hate this play.
You ain't the only
I
one.
hate this play.
You're not the only one.
Touchdown, tush push.
Unless you set that defense up in a phalanx, that thing is going to work every damn time.
(13-6). Philadelphia with 16 seconds remaining. Detroit has all their timeouts. Will they try to go up the field, or will they just be content to go into the locker room with a 7-point deficit? Let's see if they at least try to get into field goal range.
On this win, I would just take the knee. Get the ball anyway. You get the ball to start the second half anyway.
Yeah, but if you can tack on 3 more points and then score when you get the ball at the third quarter, then you're in the lead. It's a game of inches, but it's also a game of time management. You got 3 timeouts to burn in 16 seconds. What you going to do? Not use your timeouts? Every second counts. I'm going to try to get a good return on this kickoff, get out of bounds and stop the clock, or timeout when needed, and try to extend that 16 seconds for as long as I can and get as close to that field goal as I can, or a touchdown. One or the other. Not just going to come out here and take a knee. These people pay money to sit out here in the cold and watch this game. You crazy? And he takes a knee. Unbelievable. You guys. Come on, man. 3 damn timeouts.
Oh, no.
Well, there you have it, folks. It's halftime on some sucker shit.
Want me to get the halftime stats?
Yeah, you got it, or you want me to pull it up?
I'm getting there. Okay. Jared Goff, 119 yards on 7 of 12 for a touchdown and a pick. He's been sacked once for a loss of 5. David Montgomery leads the Lions ground game with 4 carries for 14 yards. Jameson Williams 1 for 9. Jahmyr Gibbs 5 for 8. Grant Stewart 1 and he went nowhere. Goff 1 from -1. Air game, it's ironically Williams leading the pack at 2 catches for 59 yards. Amon-Ra St. Brown 2 for 42, 1 for 10 for Montgomery, and 1 for 4 each for Brock Wright and Jahmyr Gibbs. By contrast, 9 out of 18 for Hurts, 63 yards, 1 rushing touchdown on 4 carries for 14 yards for him. Saquon Barkley, 12 for 32. Tank Bigsby, 3 for 29. A.J. Brown leads the Eagles receiving corps with 6 catches for 43 yards. Everyone else hasn't gotten more than 1 catch. Hot Dotson for 9 yards. Sal Scott for 7. Kylan Granson for 4. Devonta Smith has been targeted 4 times, but he hasn't been able to catch anything. Hurts with a fumble. Saquon with the recovery. Jack Campbell leads the Lions with 5 tackles. Jalen Phillips and Zach Bond each lead the Eagles with 4, though Phillips has a sack. Khalif Raymond, 2 returns for 36 yards. Xavier Gibson, 1 for 22 on kickoffs. He's also 2 for -1 is Raymond on punt returns. Bates missed a PAT. Jake is 2 for 2. His long 34. Brain Man, 4 punts for 40 yards. Jack Fox, 2 for 42.5 on average for 85 yards. Well, actually 4 for 160 for Brain Man, but still. Team stats, 9-6 in first downs in favor of Philadelphia. More than half on the ground for the Eagles, whereas all but 1 have been in the air for the Lions. Over 4 on third downs and 2 for the Lions. 2 for 8 for the Eagles. Over 2 on fourth downs for the Lions. Eagles didn't even bother with that. Total yards, 144 to 138 Lions. Each play is team has had 7 drives, average of 6 yards to 4 in favor of the Lions. Ground game has been all Eagles, 75 to 30. Penalties, 3 for 35 yards against Philadelphia, 2 for 20 against Detroit. Time of possession, 18 minutes and 51 seconds for the Eagles, 11 minutes, 9 seconds for the Lions. Lions need this win or Chicago leapfrogs them in the divisional race, and the Packers move ahead of the Lions in terms of wild card positioning. So this game's more critical for the Lions than it is for the Eagles.
It is. It is right.
All right. And around the league, Denver pulls out the victory against Kansas City 22-19. Cleveland drops one to Baltimore 23-16. The San Francisco 49ers beat the Cardinals 41-22. There we go.
Bills in a dogfight beat the Bucs 44-32.
Hold up, I got it. All right. The Rams beat the Seahawks 21-19. Jaguars demolished the Chargers 35-6. Chargers, who are 7-4, Jaguars, who are 6-4, at home demolished the Chargers. Steelers beat the crap out of their division foe, the Bengals, 34-12. The 6-4 Steelers are 4-2 at home. The 3-7 Bengals are 1-4 away. Giants drop another one to the Packers, 27-20. We are now 2-9 as the Packers advance to 6-3. Vikings almost pull it off, but lose to the Bears 19-17. Bears, who are now 7-3, and the Vikings, who are 4-6. A lot of people had high hopes for the Vikings this year. It's not looking so good. Titans lose to the Houston Texans 16-13. And the Bills, in a close, hard-fought match, beat the Buccaneers 44-32. Panthers pull out the last-minute victory there, 30-27 against the Falcons. The Commanders, early this morning, lose to the Dolphins in a tough one, 13-16. And that has been your halftime report. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
You feel sorry for the Chiefs and everyone's figured them out now?
No, nobody feels sorry for them. What
I
did
feel
that ever
sorry
do
for
for anybody?
Pittsburgh. Rodgers maybe out next week with a wrist injury.
Yeah.
Mike Tomlin to make it work.
Who does Pittsburgh have as their backup?
I completely forgot.
I'll check the box score.
I know that's right, E-Man. E-Man said, I feel happy for the Chiefs.
It's Rudolph,
Yeah.
the black and gold reindeer.
What?
Mason Rudolph.
Mason Rudolph.
I'm surprised they brought him back.
Is right. Okay, so I gotta tell like the last thing because I will say it for right now for the second half. The key for the Detroit Lions, they want to stop their run, this Eagles offense, because the offense for the Detroit Lions had the play calls to take advantage of Eagles' aggressiveness defense because they had a lot to clean up, even win that game and stay on it. Because whatever it takes around for the Detroit Lions, there's two options. Number one, they can put a lot of more pressure along with Jared Goff versus Jalen Hurts, because I know that Jared Goff can do like anything else with the throws because they can put a lot of pressure on the quarterback. And number two, I just wanted to tell you the defense couldn't make anything better against Eagles. So they're gonna be like the thoughts for the second half. And I just wanted to tell you, salute to everybody else, and I'm out of here because I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna get ready for tomorrow game because it's not. I know it's the Monday Night Football. You know, guys.
I didn't hear nothing else you said after Monday Night Football.
I gotta be ready for Monday Night Football, which is tomorrow. I gotta go ready.
All right, because it's Cowboys and Raiders tomorrow night.
Yes, yes, it is. So,
Cowboys and Raiders tomorrow night, huh?
yep.
I'll be calling that game. Don't worry.
Yeah, and then I'll be there with my own language, which is in Espanol. So I gotta be ready. Salute to y'all.
All right. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Yes, sir. If you want to listen to the game in Spanish, if you're at work or if you're stuck in your car in traffic or you're out and about shopping or whatever the case may be and you can't be home for Monday Night Football, check Rafael tomorrow. He will be calling the game in Espanol for those who speak the language. Or stay locked in right here for Monday Night Football tomorrow with your boy, for the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders.
To think they're actually doing the Texas style Whataburger commercials now in this area.
That's horrible. Horrible, I tell you. Welcome to the Big Blue Lounge.
AJ Brown tied his career high for receptions in a first half in his career.
Yeah, because he was whining about it online.
Nick Sirianni's
All right, the kick is off.
Only allowed 6 points overall in the last two first halves. Interesting.
Touchback. So Detroit will start with the ball on their own 30.
Bless you. Whoever that was.
Can't hear you, Jim. I'm here.
I just heard somebody cough.
Oh, the snap. Goff passes first down and more before he's pushed out of bounds. Gibbs. Who's that?
It was Gibbs.
Nope. Gibbs.
Got 17 out of it.
Yep. First and 10 from the Philly 48. Goff under center. Single back set. Ball to snap. Play action. Looking. Fires. Quick little screen pass to Gibbs again. And Gibbs will fight for another first down.
We got about 11
Bunch of
and
little
a half.
quick short passes. This is the coach making an adjustment. Bunch of quick short passes to get his quarterback into a rhythm. He's trying to get Goff into a rhythm so they can open it up. Shotgun formation, single back set. First and 10 from the Philly 32 and a half. Or 37 and a half, excuse me. And it's a handoff, and he will only pick up one. Down to the 36-yard line. Second and 9. Gibbs with back-to-back plays. All right. Goff in the shotgun. Right in motion. Ball to snap. And Wright will get the call. Pickup of 3, spin move, and then pushed out of bounds for a gain of 4. So should be 3rd and 5 coming up. The tight end Wright with the catch. All right. Shotgun formation. 2 backs, 2 tight ends. Ball to snap. Goff fires, has a man incomplete. Looking for Amon-Ra St. Brown and can't connect. Yep. 4th and 5. Campbell looks like he's going to keep his offense out there.
Can't blame him.
You're in Philly territory.
And giving this
down by 7.
And
3rd quarter. Yeah. It's not optimal to kick the field goal from where you at against the wind.
That would have been like what?
32.
That would have been like what?
Philly 32. 4th and 5. Shotgun. Ball is snapped. Goff looks, fires. And Williams drops the pass. Jesus Christ. Turnover on downs. Philly's ball on their own 32.
0 for 3 now for the Lions in this situation. And
oh, my God. It went through his hands and bounced off his knee.
At this point, you might look at that Turkey Day game against the Packers for wild card positioning. Because you're on pace to let Chicago take over the North. Know what I mean, Lou?
That's crazy, man. Right through his hands, and he kneed the ball. That's crazy. Yeah, they are about to let Chicago take the North.
Who would have thought
they need to win? They got to win this game. They got to win this game.
Who would have thought Caleb Williams in his third year, or is this second or third year?
Third, I believe.
Okay, third year will be leading the Bears to this good of a start after 10 games.
Well, it's more than just him, though.
I know.
But yeah, I get what you're saying.
I mean,
not many people.
Ben Johnson, he's been in a Northern style setup. So I wouldn't call him an O guru yet, but he is showing the potential to be one. And the Bears do continue this pace. He is not leaving Chicago anytime soon. Know what I mean?
Yeah. Come on, Detroit. You got to get a pick six here or a sack strip fumble, something. You got to do something here.
Who cares about Jimmy Fallon? Average drive starting position, Eagles at their own 43, Lions at their own 28. This one's on the 32 for the Birds. Please give it to Smith, you bastard.
Come on, Detroit. Don't let Barkley run all over you. 2nd and 6. Barkley with a pickup of 4. Hurts in the shotgun. Single back set. Barkley. 2 receivers at the top of the screen. Tight end at the bottom. Hand off to Barkley up the middle. And he will fall forward for 3 more yards, just shy of the first down. 3rd and 1. Which you know what that means is coming up next.
Tush push. Hold it. Oh.
3rd and 1 from their own 42. And there's a penalty. False start on Philly.
It's on Steen. Well, that negates
and he's spazzing on the ref.
That negates the tush push. Means you gotta get the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, buddy. 3rd and 6 now.
And Sirianni is pissed on that call, though I don't blame him.
He shouldn't be. Steen, no. Steen was moving his hand and tapping the other guy's hand.
For the love of God, Hurts, give it to either Smith or Goddard, you jackass.
That should have been 3rd and 6. Pressure coming. Hurts fires. Incomplete. No flag on the play. 4th and 5.
Right to Grantion, through Granchen's hands. Granted, to be fair, he also had someone on his. He had someone fighting with him.
Hey, Anzalone covered that perfectly. He got his hands between him and the ball. He got his head around. No, he didn't get his head around, but he didn't have to because the receiver broke away from him. Eagles punting again. Flag. Delayed game or
Dog call.
delayed game. Almighty Finesse in the building. What's good, bro? What's good, my brother? Long time no see, family. They get the kick off and caught at the 27. Detroit's ball. Well, they made one step in the right direction, Almighty. They got rid of Brian Dable. They should have also got rid of Joe Shane and promoted Brandon Brown to GM. And hopefully they fire Shane Bowen and promote the defensive line coach to defensive coordinator and run with that for the rest of the season while they conduct their head coach search. Right now, we're the 2nd overall pick. And if you ask me, I want the best middle linebacker in college with that pick. The best damn middle linebacker or the best wide receiver. What coach I want them to get? I would love for Mike Tomlin to be our next head coach. That's just my fantasy pick.
Most logical
Either
assumption
one
was McCarthy, and that's just a guess to a water line.
Either one of the Harbaugh brothers would do. Jordan Tyson.
Our projected draft pick.
Wide receiver.
Yep, from Arizona State. For the last time, Giants,
You
we don't need
put
another
him
offensive
and
weapon.
Malik Neighbors. You put him and Malik Neighbors on the same team with Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbull and Tyrone Tracy. You working with something on offense. Daniel Bellinger, Theo Johnson, you working with something on offense. Give me some offensive line depth, some quality offensive line, and you working with something on offense. You got a bunch of pieces on defense. You just got the wrong defensive coordinator at the helm. And I got to say,
Dable just had a yes.
Even though we lost today, this team fought and played. And it was much better play calling done today than under Dable.
Sometimes you wonder who was
Higher than Slayton
worse,
go.
Dable or Judge.
Who was worse, Dable or Judge?
That's always
Shit, both of them about the same. They should never coach again. Handoff. And he will fall forward for a pickup of 6, maybe 7. 2nd and 4 for Detroit. All right, from their own 34. Goff in the shotgun. Ball is snapped. Quick pass to Gibbs, and he will get the first down and more to midfield. Breaks, makes a man miss to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, down to the 20, and tackled at the 19. Gibbs with a much-needed chunk yardage play when they needed it. Let's go, Detroit.
He was marked down to 24.
Goff in the shotgun. 3 tight ends on the field. Ball is snapped. Handoff to Gibbs again, who falls forward for 3 yards.
Think Shane will be fired at the end of the year?
He should have been fired a long time ago.
True.
With the mishandling of the players and not getting nothing in return for them, the poor draft picks, not being able to get rid of Dable when he should have. Ball is snapped. Handoff again to Gibbs, who will fall forward for another 4 yards. 3rd and 4. All right, watch for the play action. Williams in motion. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen. Single back set. Ball is snapped. Handoff to Gibbs again. First down. Spins, makes a man miss, and down to the 9-yard line. The 8, maybe.
It was the 9.
1st and goal for Detroit from the 9. Gibbs single-handedly moving the rock on this drive for Detroit.
Yeah, it's about 4 to 6 plays have been to him.
Quick pass caught by Williams. Man, what an awkward tackle. Down to the 6. 2nd and goal. Needs 6 to get the end zone. Eagles are not going to repeat as Super Bowl champs. Absolutely not, my brother. I agree with you.
Yeah, they're going to
Stinking ass seagulls.
Broncos and Patriots in order to do that.
Lice-infested pigeons of the sea. The Philadelphia Seagulls.
Why couldn't it be the
All right, Goff in the shotgun. Handoff to Gibbs again. Oh, and he is hit hard and spun into the air down to the 5, maybe 4, depending on where they spot the ball. 3rd and goal from the 4. Some good hard running from Detroit. The O-line moving guys. And Gibbs keeping the legs churning. He took a big hit, boy. 3rd and goal from the 4. Goff in the shotgun. Gibbs is still in man in the backfield. 3 tight ends at the bottom of the screen. Right goes into motion. Handoff to Gibbs again. And he will barely get back to the line of scrimmage. 4th and goal from the 4.
This is not smart. Should have called the play action there.
Would you be mad if they hired Mike McCarthy? Yes, absolutely.
You think he's stuck in a time bubble?
I never thought he was a good coach to begin with.
Oh, in my case, I thought he was competent. It's just that he's stuck in a time loop. I mean, you look what happened the last few years with Dallas. Case in point for it, stuck in a time
Shotgun
loop.
formation. I'm on ride motion. Ball is snapped. Looking. Fires. Incomplete. No flags. No nothing.
Are you kidding me, Detroit? I mean, you had Montgomery right.
Turnover on downs on the 4-yard line. What the hell are you doing, Campbell?
I mean,
what the hell? That's strictly on Dan Campbell because he took over the play calling.
I know. I would have just taken the field goal. I mean, 22-yarder. Even with that wind, it's a point-blank shot Jake Bates can't miss. Know what I mean?
That's crazy, man. Wow, Campbell.
I would have just taken the points. It's a simple 22-yard chip shot.
That can definitely come back to cost them the game. Let's see what happens here. They got the Eagles pinned on their own 4-yard line, needing 96 yards to score. So let's see. Will the defense stand up and make a play and score for the Detroit Lions?
I know what I need. I need Devonta Smith to step up in fantasy.
I have no problem with giving Steve Spagnuolo a second shot as head coach. We had him as an interim head coach. I think the players responded well to him. We didn't do well, and unfortunately, he didn't have a whole season to grow as head coach and show what he can do. But I think after his stint in Kansas City and being close to Andy Reid and watching what those guys do, I think Steve Spagnuolo would make a great head coach this time around. I said I wanted a defensive-minded head coach. No more of them offensive gurus or quarterback whisperers. Defense wins championships. I don't care what nobody say. That's not a phrase because it sounds cool. It's a phrase because it's factual. Bring me a defensive-minded coach in here that's a leader of men and turn this ship around. And, Steve Spagnuolo has earned a shot at being the head coach again. What'd you say?
Didn't Mara burn that bridge?
With Steve Spagnuolo?
Yeah.
Not if the money's right. Remember the old adage, money talks, bullshit walks?
Mm-hmm. But at this point, it's not so much the former with Mara as it is the latter. Everything that comes out of his mouth these days is BS. Yeah, Wink ain't coming back as DC. Sure, you can entice him with saying that Dable's gone, but what good is that going to do you? Hurts, give it to Smith or Goddard. I need fantasy points.
All right, from the 4, 2nd and 10. Devontae Smith in motion, Hurts in the shotgun. Ball is snap, pressure coming. Escapes, rolls to his right, throws incomplete.
No,
he caught that?
Yeah, Dotson got it, and then he got hit helmet to helmet. Flag on the play.
And we've got a hurt defender and Branch clutching his knee on the sideline and the flag on the play.
And that adds 15 yards for the penalty.
And that's a no contact injury neither. Nobody touched him. He might have hurt his patella tendon. It looked like when he jumped, something happened.
Let's see. Oh, that's not Branch.
That's Branch.
Oh.
Yeah.
But Branch didn't jump. It was 21 who jumped. Let's see what happened.
No, Branch jumped. I don't know if he jumped from the pain or if he jumped for the ball, but he jumped.
Probably the pain. Either way, that's a big pickup. It was like 30 some odd. And yeah, another 15. That puts the ball in the Detroit 47.
Oh, Branch didn't jump.
Told you.
He committed the hit. He might just pull the calf muscle. Well, he did jump. He jumped to hit him. Barkley to the outside, and he'll pick up about 9.
And then they gave him 6.
Well, he stepped out of bounds.
Uh-huh.
Second and 4. Hurts under pressure and will be sacked back at their own 45. Huge loss.
Ada Hutchinson splitting the sack with one other Lion. Actually push it back to the 48. Loss of 11. For the last fucking time, Hurts, give it to Goddard or Smith. I need fantasy points, you son of a bitch.
What, they blew it dead once they caught him? They didn't count the rest of the backpedaling? That's
Right.
trash.
It's in the rule book. I don't make the rules. I just...
Ball is snapped. Hurts looking. Fires deep over the left side. Incomplete. Overshoots A.J. Brown. No flag. 4th and 15.
The only reason
Detroit's
AJ...
defense yet again makes a stand, and their offense continues to fumble the bag. Let's see what they do now.
The only reason AJ's getting these many targets is because he's acting like a whiny little brat. He's basically telling Hurts, give the ball to no one but me tonight. You know what? F you, A.J. Brown.
Ball is fielded at the 11 and carried to the 15. 4-yard kickoff return. When am I doing my mock drafts? I'm doing my research on it now, so I'll probably put one out in January, maybe Christmas. Christmas, I'll do a mock draft. Still way too far from the draft. I know our season is over. That's why you want to see who we can potentially pick up. I get it, but still a lot of football left. Still a lot of football left, my guy. We got the second pick right now, yeah. And I want either the best wide receiver or the best middle linebacker. Shador got some burn against the Ravens. Okay. He should be getting a whole lot of burn. He's way better than Dylan Gabriel. That shit don't make no sense. They did him dirty from A to Z. That shit wrong. Where they did that young man.
Damn right it was.
Goff under center from their own 25. Play action. Pressure coming. Steps up. Fires. Incomplete. Looking for St. Brown. I know he's worried about the interceptions. He's trying to put it where his receiver can get it or nobody. But he's got a man on his back. You gotta put it where he can get it. Goff in the shotgun, ball is snapped. Looking, fires over the middle, and off the hands. Third and 10, incomplete. Let me see. Looked like it went off his hands and into a Philly receiver's hands, defender's hands. But they're ruling it incomplete. Goff in the shotgun. Ball on the 15. Quick pass to Gibbs, and he will get the first down to the 30, to the 40, to midfield, down to the 49-yard line. Good, solid running from Gibbs.
Get another half point.
34-yard pickup. 33, depending on where they spot it.
It was on the 48 or 9. 32, 33.
Yep, they put it on the 48. Man in motion, ball is snapped. Quick toss to Montgomery. And he will pick up 7 before he is tackled out of bounds.
It doesn't give me a lot of points there.
2nd and 3.
Just give it to David, Sharon.
Montgomery still the back. Goff under center. Play action, pressure coming. Right, the intended receiver with a man on his back. No flags, incomplete. 3rd and 3.
And too low for him to catch.
Yeah. I don't know what Goff doing with that.
Can I ask why are you dumbasses using Montgomery as a blocker? Just run it with Monty or die.
Goff's pass is batted down on 3rd and 3, bringing up 4th and 3. What's Dan Campbell going to do here now?
Come on, you Goff. You had Montgomery going the other way. You are an open shot. Piece of shit.
4th and 3 from the Eagles, 45. Dan Campbell sends his offense back out there. Goff in the shotgun. Down 7 points. Ball is snapped. Goff fires. Incomplete. Turnover on downs again. What in the is he doing? Jesus Christ, Goff. What are you doing, bro?
Being an idiot. For the love of God, Jalen, just give it to her, to Goddard or Smith already.
This is unbelievable.
This game is ugly. Hurts is being too cautious in the air game, and they're overtaxing Barkley and Bigsby on the ground. And anytime Hurts does throw, it's more likely going to be to Brown because Brown was being a whiny little brat. Brown is down. Interesting. Chop block. And it's on A.J. Brown. I have pulled something. Either way, it cost the Eagles 15 yards.
Finally, the 4th quarter. Jesus Christ. I can't wait for this game to be over. You know what? I think I'm going to end it here, Snarf. I can't sit through another quarter of this.
Can I take over the calls?
Sure.
Low block and force at the 48, the Lions. So ball gets pushed back to the Eagle 47. 37. You would think on paper that the Lions would be getting away with this because they have the superior offense. The problem, folks, is the needless gambling by Dan Campbell. Oh, the old Betsy Ross house. Second and 18, ball at the 37 for the Eagles. Sparkling in the backfield, three wideouts, three receivers to the right. Hurts drops back, gets away, runs, and slides out after a gain of 6. Uh-oh, Hurts is down. I think he tweaked his ankle. No, he's okay. He's okay. See what happened here. Oh! Hard way to come down. Third and 11 from the 44. They gave him 7 yards. I really hate when they do that. Drop back by Hurts. Gonna roll out. Fires. Did Brown catch it? He did, but he's about 2 yards short. But we got flag. Let's see what this one is. Defensive holding. That's going to make it an auto first for the Eagles. Okay, pass doesn't matter. Is not no play. Penalty on Robertson for holding. Right there. Tough break for A.J. Brown. He doesn't get to do a little stat padding. The little brat. First and 10 from the 49 for Philadelphia. Barkley, empty set. No, it's going to be handoff to Barkley. He's going to go right. Cut. We've got flag. This is probably going to be a hold on Philadelphia, so it's coming back. Sirianni does not like this. And it is a hold. It's on Mailata. Erases a 13-yard pickup for Saquon. First and 19. Ball put back at the 40. Seriously, it's supposed to be first and 20, you dumbass refs. Hand off the Tank, and you'll get 6 of those yards back. Second down. The love of all that is holy, Hurts, you SOB. Give it to Smith or Goddard already, damn it. Self-indulgent shitbag. Drop back. Hey, Smith made a catch! Finally! Took you long enough. Gain of 8. Third and 6. Empty set, 3rd and 6 from the 48.5, 7.5 of the Lions. They get the snap off in time. Hurts going to bolt, gets the first down over the 40, and gets taken down to 36. But it's an 11-yard pickup nonetheless. First and 10 from the 36-yard line, empty set again. Goddard, Smith, and Brown to the right. Dotson, I don't know who else on the left. Going deep. Was looking for Barkley, but he overshot him. 2nd down. Alex Anzalone was on that tackle earlier. $11:07 left. 2nd and 10 from the 36. Barkley in the backfield. Drop back. Hurts chased out of the pocket. And he's going to have to get rid of it. Dotson, the nearest receiver. 3rd down. Question is, if it goes to 4th down and you don't get any yardage, what do you do here if you're the Eagles? Try a 54-yarder or just punt it? What's your opinion, Lou?
I don't have one. I didn't hear what you said.
If you don't get any yardage, what do you do here? Kick a 54-yarder or just get rid of it if you're the Eagles?
If I'm the Eagles, I get rid of it. They haven't been able to do shit the whole game.
Caught by Brown, and he's dragged down after a gain of 5. And they are going to bring the unit out. This will be from 49, which is a little more manageable, but against this wind, I wouldn't risk it. But let's see what Jake Elliott does here. It's a 49-yarder into the wind. And blowing to left to right. Snap, hold, kick, he got it. Dead center. Well, he kept the laces out this time. That 5 extra yards does help. $16-6 with 10.25 to go. I mean, that's surprising. I just can't keep the foot, the skin in the throat. Kick is away, and Lions will set up shop at their own 25-yard line. 28, excuse me. Sailors gets 26 on the return. All three third quarter possessions for the Lions ended in gambling that led to turnovers on downs. 2-score game, you can't really afford that now. 1st and 10 from the 28. Audible, change of the play at the line. Gibbs further in the backfield. They're going to hand it to Jameer. Nice cut. Gets to the 35 and gets 11 on the run. And gets out of bounds with 10 minutes left. They'll reset the clock. They'll restart the clock. Drop back. And Goff has to get rid of it. 2nd down. Second and 10. St. Brown in motion. Drop back. That's low for St. Brown. He didn't catch it. 3rd down. Jesus, Campbell. And we thought Dable had tactical tunnel vision. Has been willing to suck up my second loss of the week in predictions. Goff drops back, fires. Bat away. Amon-Ra St. Brown will get it. Jackson with the swat. And the Lions are going to have to get rid of it. You son of a bitch. Kicks up and away. If that's not fair catch interference, I don't know what is. Either way, the ball goes out of bounds at the 10-yard line. 9:06 left, 16-6 in favor for Philadelphia. Oh, that punt was muffed, but the Lions can't capitalize on it. Mariners get Josh Naylor back. How am I not surprised? Well, Eagles set shop at the 15 on a Jack Fox 46-yard punt. First and 10 from the 15. Barkley in the backdrop. Handoff is fake of the handoff. Dump pass to Goddard. He's going to get 10. Pick up a 16 for the tight end. Took Hurts long enough to go back to him and Smith. Tick, 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 tick. We're under 9 minutes. Well, they gave Goddard 17 on that catch. Okay, I can live with that. He's only had 24 yards all damn night. Second and 10 from the 30. First and 10 from the 32. Barkley in the backfield again, out of the gun. This time it's a handoff to Barkley. He cuts, and he's going to get 7. Oh, they gave him 8. F you. Second and 2 from the 40. Barkley in the backfield. Smith and Brown opposite end. Handoff to Barkley. Is he going to get away this time? They're pushing the pile. He'll only get 1. And we all know what that means. Ass push coming. I think. Jalen Hurts playing caller since 2016. Lane Kiffin, Brian Dable, Mike Loxley, Lincoln Riley, Doug Peterson, Sirianni, Shane Steichen, Brian Johnson, Kelly Moore, Kevin Patullo. Sheesh. In either case, ass push on the way. He didn't get it. A rarity when that thing fails. Did he get it? No, he didn't. 4th and inches. They'll try it again. Uh-oh. Eagles jump. That means they're going to have to get rid of it. Second time tonight that the tush push attempt has backfired and they've gotten busted for something like that. Calls on Cooper, and here comes Brendan Mann. Punts away. Going to take a Philly bounce to the 14-yard line, maybe the 15. Now they give it to Monty. I think this time Goff, you dimwit. Gibbs has done all he can tonight. You got to give it to David. Want a couple of more points. Gibbs in the backfield to start the drive at the 15-yard line for the Lions. 6:14 to go. Drop back. Well, in truth, Goff got chased out of the pocket and had to rush the throw, and it was well out of the reach of Jahmyr Gibbs. Goff is not having one of his best nights. 13 of 30, 1 touchdown, 1 interception on 220-plus yards. But again, most of these F-ups by the Lions boil down to Dan Campbell's reckless gambling. Second and 10. Drop back. Now it's bad and almost picked off. Third down for the Lions with just over 6 to go. In terms of minutes. Big Davis with the swat for the Eagles. 3rd and 10 from the 15. Drop back. Fires over the middle. Caught by Williams. He's over the 40. Still on his feet. Gets turned around, but he'll get 26, maybe 27 on that catch. First down, Lions. I wonder if I have to hold these dumbasses at gunpoint to get the players I need in there. From the 42. Fake the handoff to Montgomery. Throw misses Jahmyr Gibbs. 2nd down. Hunt on the hunt. And yes, that pun was intended. Goff through week 10 was throwing at an accurate 74%, the highest in the league. Tonight, he's only 14 out of 33. Drop back, swatted again, this time by Carter. By Jalen Carter. He's looking on a short route to right, but he got swatted. 5:17 left, 3rd and 10, ball at the 42 of the Lions. I wish I wasn't lying. I wish I was lying. Drop back. Pressure coming, going deep. Incomplete. He was looking for Gibbs. And again, the Eagles will get the ball back unless in probably the worst attempt at a gamble, Campbell is actually going to go for it. If he is, it'll be a big-time bite in his ass. Nope, they're going to get rid of it. Gibson back to receive the punt. Fox gets away. And a fair catch at the 20 for the Eagles. They'll set up shop there. 5:06 left. All they need to do is just chew up the clock. And they'll get out of here with their 7th win. Nakobe Dean on the coverage on that. And when he's not playing, he's doing yoga. How does that not surprise me? I mean, he clearly held Gibbs on that route. That's how I'm seeing it. 1st and 10 from the 20. Barkley in the backdrop. In the backfield. Hand off to Barkley going to the outside. He's not going to get much. Only gets 2. 2nd down. But then again, if you're the Eagles, you're going to run that clock by running that ball. There's no need to go to the air anymore at this point. Out to Barkley again. He's going to find room. Steaming forward. He'll get 7. There's Howie Roseman, Executive Vice President and GM of the Eagles. Eagles should be in good shape heading into the rivalry game next week with Dallas. Tush push coming. They get this time. Let's see. They've stopped. Nope. No, they did not. 3:25 to go. Three minutes left. And Philly's going to burn a timeout. Remaining schedule for the Eagles. They get Dallas next Sunday. Then they get the Bears. Visit the Chargers for a Sunday night matchup. Then they host the Raiders, visit the Commies, go up to Buffalo, and then host the Commies to close out their season. I can only see 3 of those games giving them trouble. Chicago, Los Angeles, Buffalo. 4th and inches. And Hurts is stopped on the tush push. Lions ball. That is a rarity when the Eagles fail completely on the ass push. That ball does not cross the yellow line. First down, Lions at the 29 of the Eagles. They got to make this count, and they got to make it count now. For the love of God, just give it to Montgomery if you're in the end zone. In the red zone, you son of a bitch. Of course, it's fucking Gibbs. First and 10 for the 29. Gibbs in the backfield out of the gun. Fake of the pitch. Goff fires, incomplete, looking for Williams. Dean on the stop. Dean on the coverage. 2:51 to go, second down. Yeah, please give it to David Montgomery, you motherfucker. You mofo. Please. Montgomery in the backfield, Gibbs into the receiving core. And Goff gets run into by Montgomery by accident. Call his fumble, but the Lions will recover it. His own man got pushed into him. Loss of 7 on that sack. They get the snap off in time. Goff drops over the middle. and nearly picked again. And at this point, if you're the Lions, you gotta go for it. 4th and 17, you don't have a choice in this matter. 2:03 to go. If you screw this up, the nail's in the coffin and the Eagles win. Up and over the hands of Amon-Ra St. Brown. I'm not surprised by that. I think the Eagles called their second timeout, and they did. And they did. Are they kidding? They're going to try for a field goal? I mean, I get the tactic, but still. Granted, this is from a spot where the kick would be makeable. From 53, no wind. But let's see if Bates can hit this. This is from 54. Got it. 16-9. That's going to screw me out of some fantasy points. Two-minute warning. Bates will need to kick the perfect onside kick for the Lions to have a shot. If he doesn't get it, first down the next play, and the Eagles will win this one 16-9. Say this much. The Lions have at least figured out a way to neutralize the tush push. Plug up that hole in the center, and then force Jalen Hurts back. Okay, Bates is not doing an onside kick. I would have done that. Reaches the landing zone. And the Eagles will start at the 35. It's snowing or raining now in Philly. It's going to hand it to Barkley. Like the son of a bitch always does. Barkley will get 4. Please just pass it. I get the plan at this point. If you're the Eagles, run it down the gut, run it, and force them to burn their timeouts. What good does that do you? At this point, I may need a gun to get. Second and 5 from the 40. And off to Barkley, he gets stuffed after a pickup of 1. Maybe 2. Flag, false start. Third and 8. Barkley bouncing around as are Goddard and as is Goddard. Where's Hurts going to go with this? Drops back. Going to it. Was looking for Brown. Went through the hands. Minute 47 left. Oh, no. Shit. DPI, and that pretty much shuts the door on the Lions' comeback attempt. Yasin. 1st and 10. Barkley with the handoff. Gets back to the line, and the Lions will have to burn their last time out. Minute 42 to go. Why didn't I start Fergie this week? Second 10, hand off to Barkley again. He'll get 2 this time. Philadelphia's just going to run the clock down until they can snap it off. Third and 8. Third and 8. Eagles will burn their final timeout with 57 left on the clock. Third and 8. Barkley in the backfield again. Barkley gets free. He's got the first down, and that's it. Eagles win 16-9. This game's over, Lou. And I'm hopping out. Good night.
Damn, Snarf.
What?
Not gonna do the end of game stats.
Not tonight. My mom just went to bed. She told me to keep it down.
Oh, okay. All right, my brother. I appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate you helping with the play calling. You guys make sure you go sub to Mets 2128 for all your New York Mets content, some wrestling content, and just all American sports. So
With a bit of Japanese.
tapping with. That's right. Mets 2128. Go check him out on YouTube and all his other handles. And for tonight, this one's a wrap. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, leave your comments, thoughts, opinions, and ideas in the comment section for G Nation Inside Sports. And until next time, peace.
Bye, good night.